Welcome in, you two. We are watching Chad Chat, Megachurches or Mega Cringe. We haven't watched Chad Chat in a while, so thanks for choosing my video out of all the videos. If you haven't seen Chad Chat, that opening will make sense. I'm going to go ahead and give her a like. There's no way I'm not going to like this. It's freaking Chad Chat. We love Chad Chat on this channel. Let's see what she has to say. By the way, love this hair. Love this hair for her. Really pops.
Mega cringe or mega mind. Growing up, my family always went
I don't think Megachurches are Mega Mind at all. He's smart.
to church. We went to tiny Baptist churches that had more Werther's candies than people. Sometimes we went to bigger churches that had Starbucks in the lobby. And one
They didn't have Werther's candy though? What's the point?
time we even went to a church that was inside an old subway building. I don't know.
I'm sorry, what? How does that church work? What, can they still make you sandwiches? Because I'd go to that church. Is there a church of sandwiches?
All the Subway went out of business. All you need to feed thousands of people is like 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. All that to say, I'm pretty familiar with the many variations of churches. But the one kind I haven't been to is a mega church. But Chad, what is a mega church? You know what a mega church is already. I know, but tell us anyway. A church qualifies as a
I don't know why she needs to talk to herself like that. They're the only two ones in the room. They can just talk in a normal voice.
mega church if it brings
don't
in a
gotta whisper.
congregation of 2,000 people or more every week, which might not sound like a lot because we're so used to seeing huge numbers.
You're out of
on the
focus.
internet, like how Mr. Beast has 400 million subscribers. But
It's nothing. We have like, I don't know, I don't check.
thanks to this Mr. Beast video, we know that a congregation of 2,000 people would look like this. And thanks to this Mr. Beast
Okay.
video, we know that an 11-year-old girl crying and pleading for her place in a competition to win $250,000 would look like this. You are a kind person.
Your time here's over.
I kind of
Ha!
developed a
Get her! Destroy her dreams.
curiosity for mega churches about a year ago when I found this clip.
Sky is cracked, and Jesus Christ comes again, and every eye.
This pastor was apparently trying to drive home the point that Jesus will be coming again. Lucky guy.
Well, it depends on who's causing it.
Man, I wish that was me. Which makes me wonder how many times he tried to tell this to the congregation before he resorted to this.
He will return, and it will be when you least expect it.
Okay, yeah, whatever,
Sure.
we get it.
No, you don't get it. If you don't listen to me, I'm gonna turn pink.
Don't you mean red? Like with anger?
No, I mean I'm going to turn into famed singer-songwriter Pink.
I want to turn into Pink. She's gorgeous and talented.
I started seeing a lot of videos similar.
She had to cut that part. I mean, that is probably the best content that's going to be in the video. Her just doing the silly green stuff.
This one from an account called Pastors with Props that posts some of the craziest over-the-top sermons that you ever did see. You might be thinking, why would you possibly need 3 expensive-ass cars on stage in order to intro your sermon? And there's a very simple answer for that. You don't. You don't have to do that. It's fine if you don't do that. Actually, there was a pretty good reason for this. He wanted to be Marty McFly. Guys, he has to go back in time and stop.
I feel like we all want to be Marty McFly, you know, minus the almost banging your mom thing. Unless you have a very unhealthy relationship with your mom, or a very, very healthy relationship with your mom.
The crucifixion, so he doesn't have to come into work anymore. A lot of these sermons feel like they were created for reasons other than spreading the gospel. Some of these pastors seem to have realized that they can have whatever they want on stage as long as they find some kind of way to relate it to their sermon.
God, I thought.
Oh, so tax write-offs, got it.
Hold on, God, I thought you was doing something. How do I get out of? I'm your anchor.
Oh, brother.
Did you really
No, he bought that boat and he's trying to write it off as a tax expense.
need to spend probably tens of thousands of dollars on an ocean set with rain machines and an entire real boat just to say that God is your anchor? That's one of the least groundbreaking messages in the gospel. Or water breaking, because the anchor goes through. I don't know if they get to personally keep the items they use on stage and if this is some kind of way to get things they already wanted while getting to write it off as a church expense.
That's
But it's
why.
kinda real-
That's exactly why. That's the only reason that they're doing that. That it's not sending any sort of message having that boat on the stage.
really hard
I mean, you didn't even need the water. You could just had the boat on the stage by itself, if anything. But no.
to think it's not.
We're all going on a journey, walking through life. When it comes to who Jesus is, what direction are you headed?
I don't know, but I know what direction you're heading. None. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're literally just staying in the same spot.
There is no way, allegedly, that he didn't just see the TikTok trend of people buying these under-desk treadmills and wanted one for himself, and then use this sermon as an excuse to buy it for the church. He's literally standing on a
An
massive stage by
under-desk
himself.
treadmill?
He could have just done this.
That's
You know,
very true.
sometimes it
That's
feels
actually a
like-
very good point. I didn't think about that. I just thought it was stupid how he was using the treadmill at all. When I didn't even consider that he could just walk around the stage.
we're just walking through life. And then other times we're not getting enough steps in, so we need a compact treadmill for our home office. He literally walks to the treadmill to demonstrate walking. And you know what? He didn't even need to do that. We know what walking looks like. It's not like we were struggling to picture what he was talking about. You know, the other day I was thinking while I was on the toilet. This is what that looks like, by the way. And I started thinking, you know, we're all just kind of farting our way through life. And this is what it would look like if this video was sponsored. This video was sponsored by Rocket Money.
She got us. She got us, bros.
Separate subscriptions to the same one.
I like her hair back in that color. And this frames her face well, and then there's like that little bouncy part at the back. Plus, you can see her ear with all the little thingies. This is a cute look on her.
Service. Yes, I've mentioned this before. Yes, I'm still upset about it because I'm very picky with my subscriptions and my nose. Because I pick it a lot. But I'm extremely picky about how I spend my cash, which is why Rocket Money has been such a huge help to me. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that was able to cancel my double subscription, and all I had to do was open their app and tap my phone a few times. They can also help you build customized budgets by letting you know how much you're spending and where.
Why does she have a giant inflatable phone in the back?
Looking at each individual thing on my bank statement every month.
Okay, we're gonna let the ad play out because this is a relatively new video still. I don't know if she's making ad money off of it, but I'm guessing so.
Clearly, I hated it. If you want to check them out, just click.
Well, she could have just
or go to
bought
Rocket
giant
Money.
fork and
Chat
knife
started for free.
and
if
use
you
that.
want, unlock even more features with Rocket Money Premium.
Like, if I were her, I would have an entire room full
For
of
some reason,
props.
vehicles seem to be the most common things for these pastors to incorporate. I don't know why. It couldn't be because those are some of the most expensive things you could incorporate into a sermon. It couldn't be that. It couldn't be that reason. Obviously, we have Marty McFly, we have the boat, but we also have a full stage of motorcycles. Which might seem like a flashy, pointless.
Those
expense,
didn't
but
even have
actually-
anything to do with the thing that they were singing. They just had them on stage as props.
Part of the choir. You should hear him sing. They've got crazy pipes. And then we have this.
Man, that was amazing. What's that? Woohoo! I did double loops. I did not expect a double loop.
I mean, I guess this is fine as long as he's got some kind of way to tie it back into the message and it's not something obvious and dumb, like life is full of ups and
You
downs.
know what? Life is full of ups and downs.
Never mind.
Oh, she called it. She called it. It's almost like
This
she
roller
pre-watched.
coaster just kept.
Dude, that's freaking stupid. That is so stupid. Why? That's not even helpful. Do you think he put that like in his yard? I guarantee you, if anyone ever went to his house, they would find that in the yard. Probably not even used because he thought it would be fun and then just got tired of it.
Showing up.
Does he get to get off of it?
Yesterday.
Oh my god, bro. He went around twice. Why does he need to go around twice? It's so awkward. This was longer than actual
I feel
roller
like
coaster rides. That
someone
went on
should
for
have
so long.
stopped it, but they didn't, and they got in big trouble for that. There's no reason why he would need to go around twice.
By the time he got off, his name was Ed Old. I do like the theme song for this event, just being people singing the word of the thing on stage. Under the treadmill, under the treadmill, I'm a rock star, we're just rock star. Here's the roller
What?
coaster again at a different church. Except this time they have a curtain of sparks. Jesus loves a curtain of sparks.
Okay, that's
Here
a
it is
different church.
again.
Are they just, okay, so maybe they just rent it out and they don't actually buy it? Although I feel like, yeah, I guess they would rent it out because the people would have to come set it up because there's no way they would know how to set it up and actually be safe.
At a different church.
Come on, somebody make some noise! Come on, everybody, give it up for Jesus today.
This prop is even crazier to me because
Was
there's
Jesus
very little
riding
to
with you?
hide the fact that this has nothing to do.
I thought I was riding the roller coaster alone, and then I looked to my side, and there was a half-eaten hot dog, and I knew Jesus was riding with me.
With preaching, this is just a way
And
for
he
them to
didn't
make
finish
a
his
grand
hot dog.
entrance, like they're headliners at a concert. He does give this line to try and tie it back in, though.
It's amazing to have a creative God who has creative stuff going on, and when the world is in chaos and they're all flipping upside down, we're just having a good time.
Thank you guys. Please be seated. You know, it's
That almost didn't even have anything to do with the roller coaster other than being upside down. That could have literally just been anything.
great to have a creative God who makes creative things, like roller coasters. And next week, he's gonna create me a Porsche. My favorite part, though, is when the crowd doesn't cheer enough for their extravagant entrance and he calls them out for it.
What? Come on, you can do better than that.
We know that a lot of you in the crowd today can't afford to take your families to Disney World, so we decided to spend thousands of dollars recreating one on stage to ride in front of your impoverished faces. Now clap.
Clap.
I tried to look into the church that had this roller coaster, but it turns out this is one big church group conglomerate with a bunch of locations in 3 different states. So I assume they're shipping this one roller coaster around, which I'm sure.
Okay. They went splitsies. Got it.
is easy to do since it's so tiny and small and skinny and light. I also tried to find out how much it would cost to make this thing and found this ride manufacturing company saying that a small roller coaster can cost up to $50,000. What the fuck do you mean? I don't.
Okay, so if they're all under one conglomerate, they wrote it off on all their taxes probably.
Don't really care if it got more than one use by being shipped to their other churches. There was no need for it to exist in the first place. $50,000 could have helped everyone in your congregation that couldn't afford rent that month, or a car.
That's actually a much better point.
Or you could have bought a whole car for a family in your community that needed one. I don't care if you get more than one use out of something that's useless. Hey man, when you're done with the giant, broken, and also empty gumball machine, can I borrow it? Ah man, I would, but I actually loaned it to Paul. What? I'm sorry. Why? Yeah, and I'm not gonna be done with it for a while.
Yeah, how can you spend $50,000 on a roller coaster that you're going to use once per church? Instead of actually taking that money and helping people as, I don't know, a church.
But Paul, I need it to... Well, too bad, because I'm using it for... Bitch. All right, that...
Oh, hey, her shirt is accurate now. There are 2 wolves inside of her, and they're fighting right now.
Don't run in place at each other, guys. I wish I'd said we were done talking about Megachurches.
Editing was so bad. She makes the terrible editing actually funny.
Churches bringing vehicles on stage, but we're not even close to that. I haven't even talked about this yet.
Why?
And what is this? Is this some kind of monster truck?